I made this website using Figma Make that can hire lawyers by just providing a text prompt and then published it for free. After that, I made this existing flower selling webpage interactive using Figma Make. And finally, this e-commerce website was also made by Figma Make using Amazon's web page as a reference. And the best part is, you can do all of this without any coding knowledge. So let's see how to do it. You can see I'm in Figma Make and you can access it from the link in the description of this video. The only thing you need to do is create an account in Figma, which is pretty easy. We have a few options here. I will tell you about them as we build our 3 different web pages. First, we will build our website using a text prompt. On the left is our prompt region, and if you don't have any ideas on what to generate, then Figma has some default examples. You can select them and see the output. For now, I will enter a prompt that says, design a professional business website for a law firm offering lawyer hiring services. Include a hero section with headline plus CTA, service highlights, client testimonials, a top lawyer section with lawyer photos, names, reviews and short bios, plus a simple contact hire form. Keep the layout clean, trustworthy and easy to navigate. After entering the prompt, hit enter or just click here. You can see the AI is thinking right now and it has started listing down the different elements that will be present in our website. After listing all the elements, Figma is now working on our code and this process will take some time depending on the complexity of your website. If you want to see the code generation process in a larger view, click here. Let us skip to the part where our code is ready.
A few moments later.
You can see our website is ready over here. It looks clean and very basic, but we can improve it by providing some more prompts. On the left, we have a suggestion that says us to connect to add backend and store data. You can definitely do this if you want to, but I'm building this just for demonstration, so I will skip it. We can scroll through our website and see the different sections. We have a lawyer section here that we mentioned in our prompt, and we also have images of these lawyers. There are client testimonials, and then there is this form that we asked for, and finally the footer. On the top, you can see we have hover animation for buttons, but nothing happens on clicking them because we haven't specified what should happen after clicking. On the top, if you click these section names, you can see the website takes us to that particular section, which is really good. You can see everything was perfect. Now, let's say you don't like this font. You can either tell the AI to change it or you can do it manually. Since this is a very simple task, I will do it manually. Click here on point and edit tool and select where you want to make changes. We have some editing options. I will select different font and you can see the changes have been applied. Now, let's say I want to change the color of this background. I will select it using the point and edit tool and choose a different color. And you can see that it not only changed the color of the element that I selected, but also changed the color of all the similar elements on our page, which will definitely save your time. Over here is the refresh button. Sometime after making changes, if you don't see any updates in your design, then you can click it. Ignore the second option. The third is mobile preview, where you can see your website on a mobile. You can see it looks pretty good here too. You can also change between different dimensions, and there is a custom option to choose any dimension of your choice. To come out of the mobile preview, click here again. To see how your website will look after publishing, click here on this play like icon and you can see this is the full website preview. If you share your website with others, this is how it will look to them. You have the share option here and then there is the publish button. After publishing your website, it will be visible on the Figma community. You can enter the name of your website here, and since we are publishing it for free, Figma will assign a default domain to your website. You can change it later by connecting it with your own custom domain. For now, I will check this and click publish. This process will take some time and your website will be published. You can view it in community or go to web and you can share this URL with others to check out your website. This was the first method of building your website by using a text prompt. Now, let's see the second method, building a website by using a reference image. You can copy paste your image here or click on plus icon, upload image and select your image. I am using this image of Amazon's UI that I downloaded from web. I will enter a prompt, make a different website with a different name and colors, but keep the UI similar to the reference image and make it interactive. Hit enter. Just like before, Figma Make will think for some time, then generate the code and give us our output. I will directly skip to the part where our website is ready. You can see our website is named Tech Vault and it only offers electronics. It looks very similar to our reference image. Click here on laptops and only laptops will be displayed. Click on smartphones and we only have smartphones, then tablets and wearables. There is nothing under these sections, but the existing ones look awesome. The images are super clean and look professional. The same categories are available here as well, which I don't think was necessary, but it still looks good and is interactive as well. You can search for products here. I can type the name, but there is no output. Now, I will show you something cool. I will add this laptop to cart and you can see it has been updated here. Let's add it to our favorites and to our cart as well, and you can see it has been successfully updated. This is really amazing that the AI does all of this, and although some buttons do not have any interactions, you can add them by providing more prompts and updating your website. Just like before, you can check your website in the full screen mode and you can see it looks awesome here. And this was our second web page. Let's test the third method, that is building interactions using Figma design, and the reason I kept this at last is because you need to know how to use Figma and then build a design to use it. So if you don't want to do this, you can use the first two methods, but you can still see how this method works. I have this web page design that I made in the past as practice, and it offers flower selling service. I will copy the design and paste it here and then enter a prompt, make this page interactive and don't use horizontal scrolling. The reason I am adding this is because when I was testing it earlier, my web page had an unnecessary horizontal scroll bar. So after hitting enter and waiting for some time, we have our web page ready with interactions. Let's test the interactions. You can see I can click here. The buttons have a hover state. These social media icons also have a hover state, and the social media icon is missing here. On the top, we have a drop down menu, but nothing happens after clicking because we haven't added these specific sections. But if you click on contact, it takes you directly to the contact section. You can see the customer reviews also have a hover state along with these flower cards. Let's click on add to cart and nothing happens after clicking on buy now. And if you go to top, you can see the cart has been updated to 3. Let's check it one more time. I will add this to the cart and you can see it has now updated to 4. And as always, you can view it in full screen mode. So these were the 3 different methods to build interactive websites using Figma Make. You saw that it does a pretty good job, and of course there are some limitations that can be improved by providing some more prompts, and it will only get better in the future. Now, if you are on the free version of Figma, you get limited daily credits to test Figma Make, which is enough if you are a beginner. But if you want more, then you can definitely go for the paid plans. If you want to know about some other amazing AI tools that can build professional looking websites from scratch by using text prompts, then you can check these videos right here. If you like this video, then do drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more such helpful videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in a new video.